Welcome back to the Thread Lace Podcast. Hosted by your favorite people, Nate and, of course, Donnie.
What's up?
We're back with another week, man. We got as you read by the title, our awards predictions for 2026 and our favorite bets going into this season. So this is going to be
Future bets.
Yeah, this is going to be all of our future bets, our bets that we like for the end of the year, our division winners, our team over/under wins, all of our player props, all that stuff that we like. We're going to share y'all our favorite ones and also throw out some long shots that we like as well. This has been highly requested over the last couple years, and this is the first time we've actually done like a full-on video for future bets and awards. Typically, we kind of just run through a couple of our favorites, but we're here. We're going to show you all our favorites. Let us know in the comments what you're thinking. I love seeing all the comments from last video. That was awesome. But I did not see any comment on what we should do for the loser of this season. So let us know in the comments below. What do you want to see the loser out of us? If you don't know what I'm talking about, we track our record every year, week by week. Whoever predicts the most games correctly wins by the end of the year. And the loser this year, we're going to start, has to do a punishment. So leave in the comments what you think that punishment should be for whoever predicts the least amount of games correctly. Should be a lot of fun, but whoever decides to comment, that's what we're going to do, because I've been asking for 2 weeks now. We haven't got anything, so hopefully if I say it real quick at the beginning of the video, we'll be able to get that. But before we jump into it, please hit that like and subscribe button. Follow us on everything at Thread the Laces and at Nate's Takes, Instagram, X, TikTok, and then obviously the YouTube here. Hit that sub button and comment throughout the video. I want to hear your guys' thoughts as well. We reply back super quick. We love interacting with everyone that watches the videos. So let's jump right into it. We'll go to our awards. We're going to start off with our awards, and we'll head into our future bets, because that's definitely going to take the majority of this video. First up, the MVP. For me, it's a very boring pick, but I do believe it'll be Josh Allen this year. Hasn't won in a couple years. He's on a team that I believe will either finish first or second in the AFC. They do finish first in the AFC and win 13, 14 games like I believe they will. I don't see how you don't give it to him with the stats that he'll have with that season. My runner-up to him would be Joe Burrow, just with all of the upgrades. Obviously you got Lamar up there as well, but I think that the Bengals will be above the Ravens this year, as we talked about last week's episode, our division predictions. But that's where I'm at with my MVP and my runner-up. If I had to say one long shot, which I wouldn't put money on this, but if the Eagles come out and they're first in the NFC still without A.J. Brown and they prove everyone wrong, I could see Jalen Hurts getting a sneaky MVP, because he's going to be the main reason behind that. But I think there's just so much talent around him that he gets overshadowed. If Saquon has a big year, the defense has a big year, he wouldn't get that award. But, when I was looking through long shots, I'm like, really, the only people I like are Josh Allen, Lamar, and Burrow. I'm like, I just feel like it's going to be one of them this year. And if I had to pick, I'm going to go Josh.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I got Josh my number one.
He's due, man.
He is. Due. And of course, my number 2 and 3 is like my runner-ups, Lamar and Joe Burrow.
That's just the easy. That's the easy one.
Like he said, it's probably going to be the same. It's going to be a little. It's like predictable almost. Like you said, you could have somebody upset it if one of these guys get hurt or something. God forbid. But other than that, man, I think Josh Allen, the way he runs it, he's got more talent at the receiving end. I think he sneaks it in this year.
But that's only really MVP. I think these other ones will have some differences, especially our future bets. We're going to have totally different minds on that. Offensive Player of the Year. I got Jamar Chase. I think if the Bengals do win the AFC North, they go to the playoffs, he has another year like he had the season prior to JSN's last year Triple Crown. there's no reason he shouldn't win Offensive Player of the Year. He should have won it 2 years ago. How are you a triple crown in the NFL and don't win? The first time that's ever happened, by the way. Absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. And but for this award, there wasn't really a long shot. The only long shot I have is Justin Jefferson because I think he has an amazing year. He's at plus 1,800. Jamar's at plus 1,000. The only other two people I could see winning it is Jahmyr Gibbs and Bijan Robinson. Outside of those four guys, I don't see anyone even having a chance at this award. But I'm taking Jamar Chase because, I mean, he just got rated the 16th best player in the NFL. That is disrespectful for one. And for two, he's talking about I'm going for records this year. 22 touchdowns. I believe him. I do. Each time he talks like that, he delivers.
He tries to deliver, yeah.
So that's where I'm going with my boy.
I feel the same way. I got Jamar. I have my next two. I think they have it. I think have a legitimate chance. If it don't work out with Jamar, God forbid anything happens to him. But Gibbs. Yeah. There's no Montgomery. You see what he did last year with Montgomery. This kid's he's gonna explode. And another one too. I don't know why y'all sleeping. CMC. I could put him in as a long shot.
He could win. I guess I forgot about CMC. I didn't. I've seen him. But.
Yeah, but I put him in as he's a longer shot. I think he's like 5th or 6th on the list to be Offensive Player of the Year. But if he's healthy, the kid's ridiculous. Every time in the receiving game, in the rushing game, don't count him out. That's all I'm saying. Don't count him out.
The reason I didn't put him is because I don't think they're going to win their division, and that's why I didn't pick Gibbs or Bijan because they're not even going to make the playoffs. Either of those teams, in my eyes, I don't think the Lions or the Falcons make the playoffs this season. You can call that a crazy take, whatever you want. NFC North, the most stacked division in football. And one of those teams has to fall short, at least one of them. So, in my opinion, Lions and Falcons don't make the playoffs. The only way that one of those guys wins is if they have literally a historic year. They break some records. Because if they have an insane year, it's not going to matter to the voters when they're like, well, their team didn't make it nowhere. But you know who's did? The Bengals, the 49ers, the Vikings. So that's where I'm at with the Opoy. And then the Defensive Player of the Year. I think mine's going to surprise you, so I'm going to let you go first.
Obviously, I got my three names I got wrote down. I'm gonna start with my number 3. I got Will Anderson, the dude's a beast. You can't stop him. My number 2, I got Max Crosby. I got Max Crosby. Okay. I want to see him explode.
After what the Ravens did to him, yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. I just really like him this year, but obviously my number 1, I feel like he just joined a team that's already really good. He's not going to be stopped. He's going to keep continuing what he does as Myles Garrett. I got Myles Garrett as winning it this year. Only thing he did, he's still who he is, and he just went to a better team. He's just going to go in there.
Arguably the best team.
Yeah, he's just going in there slapping people around. And ain't nobody going to stop him. I'm giving it to Myles.
Now, I do agree no one's going to stop him. But my take on the Defensive Player of the Year is voter fatigue. Voter fatigue is a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
And you see it year in and year out. Even in baseball, it's every sport. They don't want to vote the same guys to win these awards.
All the time.
It happened to Shohei last year. He clearly should have won the MVP. He's the best player in baseball. It's happening right now.
Yeah.
Should he win MVP? But these voters, they get voter fatigue. I'm tired of voting the same player over and over, even if they're the best, undisputedly. Myles Garrett, you could literally argue, is the best defensive player since Lawrence Taylor. That is a legitimate argument.
Mm-hmm.
And I think with the voter fatigue, with how much he's won and coming off of a win, I don't think he wins. I think he gets runner-up. We don't want to disrespect him, so we'll give him the runner-up. But who's going to win it is someone who helps his team to the first in the division and someone that helps them near the top of the AFC, a team that I think is going to be one of the top 3 teams up there in the AFC, even if we're not counting divisions, is Will Anderson Jr. He's plus 750. Myles Garrett's plus 400, obviously the favorite. Will Anderson Jr. is plus 750. He had a great year last year, put the NFL on notice to him, and all eyes are on him this year. He's going to deliver. He's got Daniil Hunter on the other side. Derek Stingley as a DB. I think he's going to go absolutely crazy this year. Teams can't stop everyone on that defensive side. Will Anderson Jr. is the best player on that defense. And I think he gets his win this season. If I had to do a long shot, I threw this out there for fun for my Bengals fans watching. My sexy Dexy, you know what I'm saying? Plus 10,000. But no, that's obviously more of a joking one. But hey, you never know. You never know.
That'd be crazy if that was the one that hit. I thought you were calling it a joke.
Not really a joke, but I've seen plus 10,000. Like plus 10,000. I mean, you throw a little 10 ball, that's $1,000. You can vote for, your new favorite defensive player on your favorite team to win Depoy. But no, I thought that was a fun one. So yeah, I'm actually just agreeing there. Comeback player of the year. Now, my winner on comeback player of the year, I feel like
I don't even know whose winner is it. I ain't even seen it.
Who?
Go ahead.
Go. I want you to guess.
No, I'm gonna write it down right here.
Okay. So my winner on comeback player of the year, actually I'm gonna wait till you write it down, is honestly who I would have winning MVP if the comeback player of the year award wouldn't be an award for, he was hurt last year, so now that he's not hurt, we're going to name him comeback player of the year. I can't stand that.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Because this guy should be the MVP, but he literally will not be eligible to win MVP because he was injured last year.
I was wrong.
And that's the sad truth. That's what they've done to Joe Burrow. Comeback player of the year, I have Patrick Mahomes. Who'd you think I had?
I figured you throw out Kyler Murray out there.
No, Kyler Murray is he is on my list of who I think could win comeback, but it's Patrick Mahomes. He's going to win comeback this year so he can compete for MVPs in the future years, which is honestly so bullcrap in my opinion. Comeback player of the year should be a guy who hasn't been that good but has like a breakout season.
Yeah. It shouldn't be just injuries or just guys that.
Oh, a guy broke records and had one of the greatest QB seasons we've ever seen. We'll give him comeback player of the year because he was hurt the year before. Oh my gosh, you're making me mad now. Now I'm mad.
Yeah.
Like that's absolutely goofy to me. The comeback player of the year should be a guy like a Kyler Murray who has not been very good over the last few years, hasn't performed to what his standards should be, and then blows up and has a great season.
Blows up, right?
Exactly. My long shot's Malik Neighbors. He's going to miss a couple weeks. We don't know the exact timeline on that, but he's plus 1,900. I mean, Mahomes is plus 200. I mean, come on. And then
I know, that's what I'm saying.
I have a few long shots, actually. My other 2 long shots is Micah Parsons at plus 3,500, which he's not going to get it because he's going to miss too much of the season.
Yeah.
But still a fun one. And then my last long shot, just because I think he really changes this Texans defense offense around, is Tank Dell, plus 4,000. But Mahomes is going to win it. So
that's how I feel too. That's where I'm at right now. I'm like,
I think this is the most obvious one.
Yeah, me too. And I feel like you can just throw any other name out there if you want. Who cares? Because it ain't gonna matter because Patrick Mahomes is gonna win it.
I agree.
The only way he don't is if he gets injured. That's it.
Again.
That's it.
Yep.
And I threw a couple mentions out there. I threw Kyler Murray out there. I threw Jaden Daniels.
Jaden Daniels. I like Jaden Daniels.
I threw them a couple out there. I just feel like it's gonna be a quarterback if anything. I don't see it being anything else.
I agree.
I mean, I think that's just short and sweet. Patrick Mahomes.
I agree. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Who you got?
I just made my Rookie of the Year. I didn't do that.
Well, it's offensive and defensive.
Yeah. Well, I did my Rookie of the Year.
Oh, well.
Yeah, and they're obviously I got all offense players anyways. Jeremiah Love. He has a high ankle sprain, so he might not start week 1. So how do you put him at the top? You don't. I'm gonna give it to the young receiver, Carnell Tate.
That's who I have as my offensive. I took him over Love and Price. I think Love wins. I mean, I think Tate wins and Love and Price are right behind. But Love could win.
Yeah.
I mean, he can run the heck out of a football.
Yeah, he can. And as long as he's as long as he don't miss as long as this ain't an injury that extends into the season, he definitely has a chance. But I don't know, man. I'm liking this young receiver. I like Carnell Tate.
So do I. Well, since he didn't do D-Roy, I'll just run through it.
Yeah,
I think Caleb Downs wins it. Going to the Cowboys. If the Cowboys can make the playoffs, clearly he's a massive impact of that. Joining that team, arguably the best defensive player coming out of college this year. And he's plus 700, not even the favorite. The favorite's Ruben Bain at plus 470. I got him at runner-up. Then my long shot is going to be Sony Styles at plus 750 for the Commanders. Kind of the same as Caleb Downs. If the Commanders or the Cowboys make the playoffs, either of those guys could definitely win it. Sony Styles has been balling, not only in training camp, but in preseason. He looks, oh my goodness, he's going to be one of the best linebackers in football. He is so good. And the same with Caleb Downs. That's how I feel. If you haven't seen even just their preseason highlights, I know it's preseason, I understand. But go look at what they're like, just their reads, the way that they read the field, can read the quarterback, can understand what plays are coming. Is it play action? And Sony Styles is really good in coverage as well as attacking, the gaps, your B gap, your A gap, your C gap, and stuff in a run. And Caleb Downs is one heck of a football player. He is going to be one of the best safeties in football as well. I do love Ruben Bain's work ethic, but I honestly was very surprised to see how much more favored he was over Downs and Styles, in my opinion. So Downs is my winner there. So that is our awards predictions for this season. Heading into it, kind of similar. If we didn't have the similar award winners for our awards, let us know any crazy long shots in the comments. But honestly, I thought you were definitely going to go Gibbs or Bijan for Opoy. I was surprised on that one.
I almost put in there Tucker Kraft for comeback player of the year, but he's not going to get it because it's going to be Patrick Mahomes.
It's going to be Patrick Mahomes, exactly. That is free cheese, man. If I was rich, that's like you might as well throw a few thousand on that thing if you got the money, because that's happening. All right, what you guys are all waiting for. Future bets. What do we think is going to happen this season when it comes to players, when it comes to teams, division winners, all that good stuff? Next week, we are going to have our playoff predictions up, and you guys are going to see who we think is going to win the Super Bowl. And then just a few days later, over the weekend, we're going to have our Week 1 predictions, because we are that freaking close to football. So after you watch this episode, you only got one more, and then it's Week 1 predictions. And there we go. So comment what the loser should do at the end of the year for the least amount of regular season wins predicted. We need to know. What should we do? We did a different bet last year from a comment where Donnie now has to get a Saints logo hair, like cut into his hair. That wasn't the that wasn't that punishment. That was a Saints bet punishment if you haven't heard or new here. But yeah, please comment what we should do when it comes to that. All right, future bets. We're going to start with division winners and then go into our regular season wins, and then it's all the player props from there. So, division winners. I know you got some division winners. What do you think?
Like mine for futures for division winners, I picked 6 out of the.
You picked 6 out of 8?
I picked 6 out of 8.
I'm not that kind.
I'm willing to put on a parlay for sure.
I starred 3 and put 3 others. So I guess I wrote 6 down, but I don't know. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. So, anyways, I have Houston winning their division.
That's one of my stars. That's plus 110.
Yeah, and I just feel like with the defense, it's just defense wins championships. I mean, that's
Yes,
it.
they do.
It's
I'm loving them.
and their offense ain't like their offense is crap. They have players. They have. I mean, guys that can definitely get them points. So I mean, my favorite one is Houston. I feel like that's a lockdown.
There you go.
And another one I got is Philly. I just don't see. I think Philly's defense is still there. I just think that they still got Saquon, Jalen Hurts. I mean, they still got the players. They still got the team. I just don't see anybody else in this division winning this one. I'm gonna give it to Philly, and then another one, which is like the worst division in football, and it's Tampa Bay. I say Tampa Bay is probably my second favorite. I don't see nobody coming out of that division over Tampa Bay.
Interesting.
Interesting. Interesting. He says.
It's just interesting because I guess we got some different ones. I didn't even write those down. I didn't write down Philly or Tampa Bay.
Wow. All right.
I have them winning their divisions, as you guys know if you watched last week, but I didn't write them down as
my
bets.
other one is another one. It's like my number 3 favorite is Rams.
Minus 105 for the Rams.
I mean,
it's pretty good odds. Minus 105.
It's not bad. And I'm just saying, like, their defense is already. I mean, they brought in Myles Garrett, which was already good. Their offense is already striking. I mean, I just don't see them coming out of this division not on top. And then we're gonna go with Buffalo.
Minus 136.
Yeah, I just think New England's schedule is going to be too tough, and the other two teams are garbage. So I mean, they don't even have a chance to make the playoffs. So
my 3 stars was Texans, Rams, Bills. They got Texans plus 110, Rams minus 105, Bills minus 136. Those 3 are probably going to give you a decent lay if you were.
That is a decent lay. It is. And my last one, he's back. Comeback player of the year.
Yeah, I mean, it's true. It's hard to not. I mean, it's
Kansas
hard to not.
City is winning their division.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't care what happened in the past. I don't care. Kansas City is back to win this division. I don't see them losing it. I mean, them are my 6 right there. Buffalo, Houston, Kansas City, Philly, Tampa Bay, Rams.
And you said your favorites are the Rams, Texans, and the Bucks? And Philly? Rams, Texans, Bucks, Philly, right?
My favorite is Houston.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to give it to... I mean, I just don't see Tampa Bay losing this. I mean, these other teams, like... I mean, you can see...
They just signed Vita Vea, too, before we started the
Yeah,
podcast.
I've seen that, too, yeah.
So
and, I mean, I just feel like Ibuka, Godwin's healthy. I don't know, man. I just don't see these other teams being any good. Like when you look at their quarterback situations, I'm not a fan. So I feel like Tampa Bay is. I like all 6 of mine as locks. Honestly, it's going on a parlay. I am putting it on a parlay. I'm not scared of it. I like it a lot. I'm going with it.
That's gonna be really, really good odds. I'll tell you what, 10 could probably win you like 500 on that.
Yeah, that's probably what it's gonna be. But I'm going with it. I'm sorry. I just don't see none of these guys coming out of their divisions. And I mean, honestly, I can't pick the Green Bay division. The division's too tough.
Exactly.
I just can't do it. I mean, both North divisions. You got AFC North, NFC North. Them are the 2 toughest divisions, I think, in football when it comes to like even defenses and stuff. Pittsburgh still got a good defense.
I don't agree with that anymore.
Yeah, well,
I think it's NFC North and NFC West now.
West is West is up there.
You
But
got the Niners, the
I
Seahawks,
honestly,
the Rams.
yeah, you do. But you got Rams as your star. So how's that?
Are they the star? They didn't win last year.
How?
That's what we said last year. The Rams are the clear favorite, the clear star, and they didn't win.
You got yours, I got mine, and Rams are winning it. So
no, I mean I have that as a star. I think that this is a clear year, but
that's what
we said the same.
To you.
I know, but I'm saying we said that we say that last year. Like you're saying, there's a clear star. I mean, really, is it that clear? Which is why
I think so.
Yeah, I think that they're the best team in that division. Even last year, I thought that, and they didn't even make the Super Bowl. So
They didn't make the Super Bowl.
I mean, one of the teams in that division did, and they won it.
Yeah.
My 3 stars, I'm not gonna keep repeating it, but Texans, Rams, Bills, and then my other three that I do like, but probably gonna. Well, I'm gonna say my other 2 I like, and then I'm gonna say the other one. But Bengals and Chiefs. Bengals are plus 184. Chiefs are plus 160. I do like those two, but it's just hard to bet on the Bengals. I mean, if you're gonna bet on the Bengals, especially as a fan, just do that by itself.
I'll bet
beat
on them
other
weekly.
ones.
I'm not betting them on the future.
And then the Chiefs. I do like the Chiefs. You got comeback player of the year, arguably MVP, but they are in a tough division as well. Another one I think right now is better than the AFC North. The Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos. I can't justify putting the AFC North over that division at the moment. So, very good division there. And then my long shot division winner, which you guys should already know, is the Minnesota Vikings plus 510. But I would stay away from the NFC North, but I did want to throw that out there that I do like them to win their division.
Not gonna happen.
Now, I know you didn't do this, so I'm going to run through this. There is an option to bet on who makes the playoffs, which I really like.
I didn't do that.
I really like 5 of these teams. 2 of them you can call long shots, but I really like 5 of these teams. Now, obviously, you could go boring and pick the Rams and the Bills and the teams like that.
It's not going to be very good odds.
But it's not going to be very good odds. These are my favorite teams to make the playoffs with pretty freaking good odds. So let me run this off because I know you didn't write that down, right? I don't think so.
No, I didn't.
So I did Giants at plus 265. I'm super high on the Giants. You guys will see that next week when we go over our
playoffs.
Sorry. Yeah, our playoff predictions. And then I got the 49ers at minus 134. Minus 134 for the 49ers. I love the 49ers team this year. I said it last year, last episode. I think they get second in their division. Bengals at minus 198. Everything is on the line for the Bengals this season. Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and this team sticking together, I truly believe, depends on if they make the playoffs. If this team misses the playoffs again,
we lose our future.
I do believe that you see a Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase wanting out of Cincinnati, and I hate to even say that because I am a big Bengals fan personally, but it's the truth of the matter in my opinion, and it's all in. I mean, you're all in. That's why they had to do what they did with the defense. Joe Burrow struck up a fire in that front office, and within Zach Taylor, I truly believe that they got their record up on the big whiteboard. Every day when the players walk in, they see that, and I think with the additions on defense, there's no way. I think they'll win the division, but if they don't win the division, I believe there's no way they don't make the playoffs this season. And anyone that disagrees, I don't know how you justify that with all the additions and them arguably having the best offense in football. And then I have the Texans at minus 178, a team that I believe is a top 4 at worst team in the AFC. At minus 178, of course, and then the Vikings plus 144. I'm all in on the Vikings this year. If you haven't been able to tell, I love the Vikings. I love the Vikings to win their division, to make the playoffs. Kyler Murray, Justin Jefferson, which we're going to talk about here in a second. So those are my 5, all great odds, all teams I think make the playoffs. If you want to leave the Giants off, that's fine. I understand if you're not too high on them, but that's what I like there, man. That's really what I like. And then before we jump into player props, I don't think you did this one either, so I'm going to run through this too, if you don't mind.
Go ahead. Do your thing.
Regular season wins. You didn't do that, did you?
No.
Well, how about you just hop in and let me know if you don't agree with any of these.
That's fine.
And I'll tell you my favorites as well as we go. So these are all the ones I have. One, it's not a sexy pick, but it's one that, how is it possible to not have this many wins? And they have so much talent on their offense. The Cardinals are at 3.5 wins. I'm taking the over. It's not sexy, but you're telling me with Trey McBride, Marvin Harrison, the new kid on the block, Jeremiah Love. Now the offense still scores. Michael Wilson. The offense scores a lot of points. Last year, we talked about it last week. 7 of their games were decided by 4 or less points, and they lost all those games. So 4 wins. 4 wins.
I kind of like that.
We can't treat the Cardinals like we did the Saints last year, man. Like the Saints started 2-0. Like what are we talking about? So I got the Cardinals over 3.5. No, it's not sexy. Then I got the Bills over 10.5. Like I said earlier in this video, I think they win 13, 14 games. At worst, 11. The Bills ain't going to win 11 games.
Yeah, I can see them winning 11 games.
That's what I'm saying. Some of these over-unders are crazy. Please comment if you know where to parlay over-unders on regular season wins. Like, I'm so serious. Not a single sports book in Ohio does.
No.
I'm going to see if you can at the casino, but I'm not sure if you can. Do you know?
No.
No, you don't know?
No.
Yeah, I might have to check.
Because DraftKings don't.
None of the online ones
Fanatics
don't. So we're going to have to hit up the casino and see if they do. So
yeah, even, I mean.
Because if you can parlay these, there's so much money in these over-under wins. I'm telling you that right now.
That's why you can't.
Oh my goodness, there's so much money. Exactly.
That's why I want.
Because the odds aren't that great. I mean they're good, but it's minus 110 and plus 100.
Yeah, but you
got to put 1,000 on that.
Yeah, but when you put 6 plus minus 110s.
Exactly.
Oh boy, it goes up.
Exactly. Next up, I got the Packers over 9.5. What are we doing? I mean, what are we doing? Genuinely, what are we doing, NFL? Sports books. 9.5? That's pure disrespect. Call me what you want. That's pure disrespect. Next up, another one. Absolute blasphemy. This is probably not probably. This is my favorite over-under. Dude, if you are loaded, go ahead and drop you $5 on this one. Let me tell you right now. I'll pay it back if it don't hit. Texans over 9.5. Their over-under wins is 9.5. The Houston Texans, who's going to have the best defense in football this year, in a relatively weak division, not one of the strongest.
No, it ain't.
Their schedule isn't one of the hardest.
You can't parlay these. It's just not right.
The Texans 9.5. Are you joking? That is the worst line I may have ever seen. Ever. I've never seen something like that.
It's pretty bad.
9.5 for a team that's going to win probably 12 games? What? They won 12 games last year, and their team got even better.
And that's why you can't parlay these.
What?
It's kind of crap.
Oh, it's got my blood boiled. Next up, Giants. This one you might disagree with. They're over under 7.5. I have them making the playoffs. So obviously I have that over. That to me right now is a very skewed line, but I understand why it's there. You can't put 9.5 because then everyone's going to go under. Can't put 8, I get why it's 7.5. But that's my sleeper team for this year. Not to win a Super Bowl or anything like that. I'm not saying nothing crazy like that. That's my sleeper team that is, by the sports books and most of the public, not going to be a playoff team. Not going to be very good. Mm-hmm. And I have them as a playoff team. Whatever. I have them a playoff team. I like that over.
That's scary.
You can call it scary. Scary all you want. The Texans and the Giants are 2 of my stars that I have. Then I got 2 more here and 1 more star. So my last star, so I got Texans over 9.5, Giants over 7.5, and then 49ers over 9.5 is my last star. Come on. What are we doing with these lines? You got a George Kittle who, if he's not healthy week 1, they're saying he's going to be healthy week 2 or 3. You had Deebo Samuel, Mike Evans, healthy Christian McCaffrey. Brock Purdy's out there still. He just keeps growing, keeps getting better. Kyle Shanahan is still their coach. Hello.
Yeah.
These lines are so skewed because of their line is so skewed because of the Seattle Seahawks performance from last year.
Yep.
That is why. And obviously the Los Angeles Rams are in this division as well. 49ers over 9.5 is happening. I mean, I bet my freaking future on it. And then lastly is the Chargers over 9.5. I think they get 10+ wins. I mean, I don't know. All these lines I just said, I really love all of them. But if I had to pick three is my favorite. Texans 9.5, 49ers 9.5, Giants over 7.5. That is just absolute blasphemy for me.
Personally. I mean, I pretty much like them all. Not that
except the Giants.
Yeah, Giants.
I knew he wasn't gonna love the Giants one, and that's one of my top 3 favorites out of that list. Insane, bro. Insane. I have a parlay. I'll pop it up on the screen right here. If you're it is 49ers to make the playoffs, Giants to make the playoffs, Bengals to win their division, Chiefs to win their division, and I believe it's Texans to win their division. I don't remember my third one. Gosh. You'll see it on the screen, so I don't know why I'm not stressing about it. But I placed that like 2 months ago. I love that. I love that this year. All right, now we can move on to player props, which is what I believe Donnie wrote down. He didn't write down any of these other ones, so you heard me mamble-jamble long enough. I did not write any rushing yard props because I don't do those. I'm not a fan of those because I just don't like them. I've never bet on rushing yard props. I don't think I ever will.
I mean, I just pretty much went through all of them.
I see something crazy.
And I just put down stuff I liked. That I really liked. That's what I put down.
Well, do you want to start with quarterbacks?
Yeah, we can.
All right. What quarterback props do you have on there?
I have 3. I only have 3.
3? Oh my goodness! I like a lot this year. I wrote down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 quarterback ones.
Yeah.
He probably went through quarterback, running back, wide receiver.
I did.
And I just went through all of them and put down my favorites.
Yeah, I guess I put more than my stars. And my stars would be my favorites, but I wrote down all the ones I liked because I'm going to use this later with my bets. So.
Yeah, I just pretty much put down, and mine's all mixed with quarterback, running back, wide receivers. It's all mixed. But I'll give you my quarterbacks. I like Burrow 30+ touchdowns, minus 225.
Well, I'm gonna just say it. I like Burrow. I took Burrow's over 32.5. That's one of my stars.
Well, I mean, I did have him over 32.5, but when I was looking at it again, right. I feel safer with the 30+. It's a minus 225. It's not a bad.
I think he has 40+, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, okay.
It's one of my stars.
Right. And another one, I think I might get, something said to me, but I got Dak at 25+ touchdowns. Come on, dude. Look at this receiving core. Come on.
I'm trying to let you talk, guys.
Yeah, I mean, come on. This dude's going to get 25 touchdowns. That's a joke.
If he can stay healthy, sure. If he can stay healthy, he'll
be fine. He'll be fine.
I'm not betting on a guy who hasn't stayed healthy back-to-back years in 8 years.
Yeah, well, he'll be fine, in my opinion.
All right, we'll see.
And 25 touchdowns is a joke. I wanted to put 30+, but I thought it might have been just a little slight pushing it. But to me, I got Dak 25. It's happening. The other one, Matthew Stafford, 30 touchdowns. That's happening. 30+.
Yeah, that's going to happen.
I mean, you got Burrow and Stafford both 30+ touchdowns. I got Dak at 25. Them 3 are smackers in my opinion.
I think those are smackers too if he can stay healthy, and I'm not betting on them. That's why I didn't put them down. My QBs, like I said, I have Burrow over on his touchdowns, 32.5. And also with Burrow, I have over 39.99.5 yards, so 4,000 yards for Joe Burrow. Those 2 I have starred. What are you making? What face are you making over there? What face you making over there, bro?
I ain't making a face. I'm smiling.
Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah. What, you think you're not going to get 4K? Bro's going to have 45+.
Right.
With 40+ touchdowns. Like, I don't know what's so funny. Like, what's so funny about that?
Ain't nothing funny, dude.
And then we'll go down the list of the other guys. I got Matthew Stafford I took his yards, not his touchdowns.
Okay. Which
Do you know
is
how many
what?
yards he had last year? 4,700. You know what his line is this year?
It's under 4. I know that.
3,899.
Yeah,
Are we serious?
I like that.
Are we
sure.
serious? Over. That's my other star.
Over.
I got 2 more stars for quarterbacks. I like 5 quarterback things. I love 5 quarterback things. Jordan Love over 2.
I wasn't trying to do too many players. I thought we was just picking like, I don't know. I said to him when I was talking to him about, I was like, I just fill out a whole paper of player props. I mean, a whole paper.
I wanted to go all in, so I probably should have clarified that. But
Yeah.
I mean, you can say if you like or dislike these. It would help them out.
I
mean, it would definitely help them out. Jordan Love over 24.5 pass touchdowns. That's his over-under line. All of these, I'm going to say, are their over-under lines. Over 24.5, that's going to happen. Aaron Rodgers is my last star. I know, Aaron Rodgers in 2026, you're betting on him? Yes, I am. 20.5 pass touchdowns, over. Never in his career has he had less.
That's a joke.
Never once in his career has he had less, even last year. So why would I bet he's not going to get it this year in his final year of his career? Are we serious?
Yeah, that's a joke.
Are we serious right now? It's going to happen. I mean, he had 4 last year just against the Bengals, bro. Like, that's just not going to stop because we're 9 months later now. It's just not. So people need to cope with that. And then my last 2, I don't have starred. Caleb Williams over 3,649 pass yards. He had 43. He had 42, 43 last year. So, I mean, you can all you want.
I ain't betting on that.
Caleb Williams going to have over 4,000 pass yards this year. And if you don't believe that, then you're crazy. You don't believe that? You don't think he has over 4,000? His line's at 36.49. He definitely gets over that.
I call him at like 36.47.
This dude's such a hater, bro. Like, he's so freaking good. Like, just turn the tape on. Caleb Williams is like that. He's like that. You can say, "Oh my gosh," all you want.
Go ahead, man.
He's like that.
Don't put that on a bet.
You know what? That's my new star. So put it. Yeah. That's happening.
And that's how he's going to lose his bet.
No, I'm not. He's like that, bro. Everyone watching this agrees.
Good for them.
Let us know in the comments. Over under Caleb Williams, 3,649.5 yards. Come on. Let's be real. Last one, Jackson Dart over 19.5 pass touchdowns. I do like that one as well. He had, I think, 16 last year, and he didn't play the first 4 weeks. So, yeah, I think this year upgraded wide receiver room and hopefully a healthy Malik Neighbors. He'll have that. Last up, you got your running back, wide receiver, tight end yards and touchdowns. All the ones that I wrote down are receiving yards. I did put a couple running backs on here, receiving yards. And I only did 4 touchdowns. The rest are yards. So we can kind of go through. We can kind of go back and forth. You do one, I'll do a couple because I got, I think, more than you.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go with this. I got Nico 5+ touchdowns. Is that a joke? Is this a joke? It's not like it's minus 400. This is like minus 205.
Mine was 5.5. Oh, because you put it at 5+. That's why. Never mind.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting you said that.
I mean, to me, like, because like when I'm doing the 5,
Is this a joke?
Like when I do the plus, it goes 5, 8, 10, on and on and on. That's what you got to do when you do the plus. It's 5, 8. I mean, I'd almost put 8 on this guy.
8?
But 5, come on, man. He's getting his 5.
Yeah, I mean.
And another one that didn't get it last year, but had 4 in the first 3 weeks. Or before he got hurt.
3 weeks. Oh.
Garrett Wilson, dude. They got his over-under at 4.5 touchdowns. There are 17 games in a season. This guy ain't going to get 5? He's getting 5.
He should, yeah. He should.
Right. Jamar Chase. I have to do it. Sorry, guys. 10 plus. It's happening. Like, are you kidding me right now?
He wants to go for 22.
He's wanting to go for 22. You guys got his over-under at 10.5? What? He's going to smack that. I mean, Jamar, over 10.5. That's what I got. Jamar, over 10.5 touchdowns. Come on, man. He's hitting it. Another one. I'm going to do another receiver. Devontae Adams. Who is a red zone god? Devontae Adams. I'm putting him at A+.
I don't like his number this year. It's too high. Yeah,
but he did have
what did he have last year? 18 or something.
I don't know. He has something stupid.
Like 18
and what? He's gonna drop dramatically? No, he's not. 8+ is a lock downy. And when I'm on there trying to put all, you can't put none of all this stuff on parlays. To me, it's just like, what is the point in this? It's like, if I want to put an eight leg parlay on futures, let me. You're gonna look at that and go, that ain't hidden. But it would have. And I'm gonna do one more. Christian Watson, dude. 5+ touchdowns. Come on, man. And this kid, one of the fastest in the league. Look what he did at the second half of the year last year. 5 touchdowns is all this kid needs. Get out of here. It's happening. Christian Watson, 5. Devontae Adams, 8. Jamar Chase, 11. It's over 10.5. Garrett Wilson, 5. And Nico, 5. I mean, I can't see none of this missing. But when I go to try to put it on the parlay, it won't let me.
Yeah, it's not gonna.
It's bullcrap.
It's not gonna. I would go with my touchdowns.
But then those are my receivers. That's just what I did.
I'll go with my touchdowns. I took Chase, Jamar, over 10.5, obviously. When the best receiver in football tells you he's going for 22 and his line's at 10.5, you take the over.
I mean,
and right now,
he not going to get? Is he just going to get 10? No. You're not going to convince me of that.
And then I got Malik Neighbors over 5.5 touchdowns. He had 3, and he only played in 2.5 weeks last year and had 3. That's all I'm going to say. And the year before had like 9 in his rookie year. So
I just can't put nobody on there that's coming from injury. That's all. But I can definitely see that happening.
It's going to happen. That's you. And then these next two, I have starred. I don't have those two starred. The next two I have starred. Travis Kelce over 4.5 touchdowns. Are we serious? What's going on? We're talking about a guy who's never had less than that with Patrick Mahomes ever. Not even last year. During his off year, he had 5 touchdowns. I mean, what are we doing? He's not going to have 5 touchdowns, Travis Kelce.
There's another one.
Joke. And then my other one, I got another tight end who I think is going to have a massive year this year. If you watch
I actually missed one.
If you watch the fantasy video, Brock Bowers is my other star. Over 7.5 touchdowns. This dude, Brock Bowers, guess how many games he played last year? 12. How many touchdowns did he have in those 12 games? Do you know?
No, I don't.
7. And his line is 7.5. Assuming this kid's healthy all year? Are we joking? Are we a joke? 12 to 14.
He can get double digits.
If this is a healthy Bowers all year, he's double digits all day, all night. What are we talking about?
I used to see him getting 8, maybe 9.
So those are my touchdown ones, and then the rest that I have are all yard ones. It's about like 10. 10 yards, 10 guys for yards. But only 3 of them are starred. I wanted to let you guys know every single pick that I liked, even if they weren't my favorite. These are the ones that I liked this year. So you guys can leave from here and say, okay, this is what I feel that I'm going to go with. So
I only got 2 running backs on mine.
What else do you got? I only had 2 running backs on mine too, but I didn't do running yards. I did receiving yards for them.
I did a touchdown one. I did Chase Brown. Man, come on, bro. You ain't gonna get 5 touchdowns, Chase Brown.
Oh, are you talking about runs or
rushing touchdowns?
Touchdowns. Because I know for some reason it won't let you do rushing and receiving.
No. But come on, man. This dude ain't gonna get 5 touchdowns. That's a joke. To me, that's a joke. Absolute joke. Put that in there.
Yeah, I mean, he will. He will.
Lock it in. And Gibbs, dude. Gibbs.
Get dude.
1,250 yards is what I put on there. 1,250 yards is minus 280. Why? That's good odds when you put it on. Because you could parlay some things.
1,250 rushing and receiving?
No, just rushing. Rushing.
That's a lot, bro.
It's not a lot. The dude that gets handed the ball. Dude.
This is why I don't like doing rush yards. 1,250 rush yards?
Yeah, he's smacking.
I think he'll get it, but bro, that's not even like you said, minus 250. Are you serious?
I'm just saying, man.
Dude, I did rush yard. I'm gonna tell y'all. This is a tiny little minute story why I don't like rush yards. I did rush yards in one season. I don't know if you remember this. I think it was 4 years ago. I took 4 running backs, and the year prior, they're 1,700, 1,500, 1,400. These crazy numbers. Took 4 running backs just to get 1,000 on a parlay with, I think, obviously it was 4 years ago. I was being goofy with 4 wide receivers for their yards. So it was like 4 running backs, 4 receivers for yards, and every single one of the running backs missed. Like, I don't know what it is. I just can't. I don't like it. I don't like doing the running back. Don't ask me how many of the receivers hit. I don't remember. But every single one of the running backs missed, bro. Like, guys that, like, before the season started, everyone and their mother would have said, oh, they're getting that amount of yards, because it wasn't like their set line.
Right.
It was dropped down to, like, a -2, -300. And it's like everyone that watches football is going to be like, well, yeah, he'll get that many yards this year. Duh. And then none of them did. So that's just why I'm like, rushing yards, like, bro, I don't know. That's why I don't like them. But like I'm saying, Gibbs, 1,250, oh, easy. For Gibbs.
I mean, I hope so.
Exactly. That's what I thought too. But, yeah, I don't know. That's my trauma when it comes to rush yards.
Yeah. That's a pretty bad one.
How many more do you have?
That's all I got right now.
That's all you got?
I mean, I wanted to put some anymore, but...
You don't want to do that guy?
Oh, yeah. That's one I said I forgot. Tucker Kraft, 5 touchdowns. Let me say... Just the way he's talking, the way he is, like, I feel like he's being disrespected.
He is. Completely. You heard my rant last week.
Yeah, I feel like he's been disrespected.
Completely disrespected.
He's not going to get in the end zone 5 times. Get out of town. What's happening? Come on, Tucker. Tucker. You're in there, baby.
Yeah.
That's the only one I missed.
Now I'm going to round out my wide receiver over-unders for yards. I got 2 running backs for over-under receiving yards as well on here. And, like before, I just want you to let me know if you agree or you disagree here as well.
You got it.
First up, a guy you mentioned earlier, Christian Watson.
Mm-hmm.
I have over 774 receiving yards, so 775. That's his line.
775?
774.5 is his line. I got the over on that. Now, that is not one of my stars, but I do like that pick if he can stay healthy. The reason I don't have it as a star is, unfortunately, we haven't seen a healthy Christian Watson
once
just yet. The only time he had a full training camp healthy was his rookie year, and ever since then, he hasn't. This year, he has, so I'm hoping, that he can, come out of this training camp healthy and be the player that, everyone that watches football knows he can be. When he's healthy, he's a great player. Next up, a guy that I have as my potential offensive player of the year on the team that I'm super high on this year, and I'm laying my freaking integrity on the line for, is the Minnesota Vikings, Justin Jefferson. Over 1,149 yards. So 1,150. Last year, he missed this line by 100 yards, but we've seen who was thrown to him. I think this year he gets over that. I honestly think this year he's up there in the top 3 receiving yards and hits 1,500. I think he hits those numbers with the Jamar Chases and the Puka Nakuas. I mean, if you listen to last week's podcast, you know that's how I feel about Justin Jefferson going into this year. So I do love that pick as well. Didn't start. This next one is a star. Mr. Tucker Kraft. Now I know there's 2 Packers on here, but his yards line is so disrespectful I couldn't let it go. 699.5 yards. His yards line, so if he gets 700 yards, that's over. Now let me just tell you something. This kid had 620 yards when he got hurt last year. And he got hurt in what was it, week 9 or something?
Yeah, something like that.
He literally missed the whole second half of the season and
So
almost
he
hit
needs
this
50
line.
yards a game.
Exactly my
to
point.
hit that.
Exactly my point.
He's got to average 50 yards a game to hit that.
Exactly my point.
Come on, man.
And he'll have multiple games where he has way more than 50 yards.
Oh yeah.
And like I said, I feel like he's the third best tight end in fantasy. I think the Packers scheme this year is we have the fastest receivers, so let's send them on crossers and slants, and then you got Tucker Kraft, one of the strongest guys in football. Running your little drags, your tight end screens, your little corner routes, your post routes, and people are forgetting about him because they don't want to give up those 60-yard plays to a Jaden Reed or a Christian Watson or a Matthew Golden. So I think he slips under the radar. He is being disrespected, I do believe, as well. Next up, now this line is crazy. I know it's a crazy line, but I have to put it on here because I feel like I know he's going to get it. Jamar Chase, 1,324 yards is his line. Now, I know you hear that number like, holy crap, that's insane. It is insane. But when you're the best receiver in football, it's going to happen. And he's going to do it. He's done it multiple times before. He's going to do it. I honestly am not even worried about it. I don't have it as a star because I really was trying to give you guys my absolute favorites as my stars. So that is Jamar Chase there. My next one is a star as well. This is a running back, Bijan Robinson. Bijan Robinson over 574 receiving yards. He's done it both his years he's done it in his years in the NFL. There's no reason he's not going to do it again. You got Tua and Penix throwing the ball. All they do is throw. All the Falcons' the number one play they love to do is a halfback screen. They spam it, and for some reason, no one can stop him. You know why? Because he's arguably one of the best players in football. I mean, he just is. And 574.5 just seems so free. Wait till you hear the other running backs line. You're gonna be like, "Are you joking?" Next up, Jalen Waddle, not a star, but I think he gets it over 899.5 yards, so basically 900 plus yards this season. This is over under. I do believe he gets that with Bo Nix. He got that last year. Now go look up Jalen Waddle's quarterbacks last year and how many games he played, and he got over 900 yards. Thank you. Next up, Devonta Smith. His line is a line he has only hit once in his career, but he is wide receiver 1 this year. I do believe that he has a career year, and he can't have a career year without having more than 1,000 yards, right? Okay, that's not considered a career year. So I got him at 1050 plus because that is his line. Next up, a guy who I think is going under the radar as well. This dude's coming off of, this guy, Wan'Dale Robinson, is coming off of 1,100 yard season. He had 1,100 yards last year.
Yeah, nobody bet that.
Him and Carnell Tate are now the Titans wide receiver 1 and 2s. Carnell Tate's line 725.5. Wan'Dale Robinson 699.5. I like Wan'Dale's over more. A lot of people are going to be all over Tate this year. I understand the kid's a freaking beast. There's a reason he went top 5 in the draft. But Wan'Dale is going to ball this year. And I think 700 is definitely a hit. And then my last star here. So my stars, just to recap for the running back, receiver, tight ends, is Travis Kelce, 5 touchdowns. Brock Bowers, 8 touchdowns. Tucker Kraft, 700 yards receiving. Bijan Robinson, 575 yards receiving. And lastly, Jahmyr Gibbs receiving yards is at 449.5. 450 receiving yards for Jahmyr Gibbs.
I don't see right.
So Jahmyr Gibbs has to average, 40 receiving yards a game? Or
no, less than that.
Less than that? 30?
Well, 40
like
or
35?
30 would be Um, 450,
It'll be like 35.
480, 500 at that. How many was he at?
449.5. So
Oh,
he's got to
yeah.
average 30 receiving yards a game.
Yeah, 30 receiving yards a game.
Jahmyr Gibbs. We're talking about Jahmyr Gibbs here, by the way. Has to average 30 receiving yards a game on the season to hit 449.5. Oh, what are we talking about? Like, what are we talking about? That's happening. Like, I'm so sorry. That's happening. So, I want to hear what your guys' favorites are that we said and your guys' favorites as well. Also want to see them bets. Send them to me at Nate's Takes. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter. Simple, literally. Nate's Takes. It's pretty simple. And then or you
guys.
Or you can send it to our social at Thread the Laces.
Yeah.
At Thread the Laces Podcast, you can send it there. For all of my bets throughout the NFL season. If I can't leave the link in the description, please go to my social medias on X or Instagram at Nate's Takes. I post all of my bets every single week for the NFL on my Discord. It's free. It's just a community. We all go in and we all send our bets. Everyone talks about football, the bets that they like, they don't like, and sometimes even we do community bets as well. It's all free. So go join that to see the bets throughout the season. Let us know your favorites. Let us know in the comments what the punishment should be for the least amount of regular season wins this year. And stay tuned for the next episode, will be our playoff predictions. And then right after that, it's week 1, baby, because the NFL is back. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. We are here every single week throughout the whole NFL season and beyond.
Oh, yeah.
We appreciate you guys for watching. Last week was a historic episode. Let's continue it this week. Hit the like, hit the sub, share. Let's keep gaining subs, keep gaining viewers, and we can grow this thing beyond measure. Love you guys. See you next episode. And as always,
Hooday!